Hello. Let's get the right format here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. As you can tell, we were talking beforehand. My name is Michelle Marie. I am the owner and operator of astrologicaltarot.com. I am a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader, soon to be sound healer. And I am so excited to have Tanys on, as always. And of course, the lovely Tracy Escobar, who is a medium, an author. She has her own deck. She's absolutely fabulous. We're going to be talking about her and all the wonderful things that she's doing and creating. And we're excited to read for you guys today. And I just want to say hi to Terry Phillips and Trudy LaForest. Good to see you.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Hey. And I'm Tanys Coughlan from the Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. I am an energy healer, channel, oracle, Celtic Shamanic High Priestess, Crystal Master. You know, I do stuff. I'm super happy to have you all here tonight.
Yay. Hey. You want me to introduce myself?
Yeah. Tell us about you.
So, I'm Tracy. I'm Tracy Escobar, also known as the Red Couch Medium. So I am a psychic medium. I don't have a whole list of things that I do, but that's what I do. I'm a psychic medium, and that's my forte. Also an author. Mm-hmm. I just wrote my first book, You Can Be a Medium, How a Red Couch Led Me to Mediumship and Turned My Pain into Purpose. So we're super excited about that. I'm also the author of my own deck, Messages from Above. And yeah, I am super excited to be here. I love doing this stuff, so I can't wait to get started.
Oh, we are too. And just to show everybody, this is Tracy's deck. We're holding her deck there.
Yep.
And this is where you can find her, Tracy Escobar, the Red Couch Medium. Isn't this branding fabulous? Cassie did such a good job.
Awesome.
That's so good.
Yes. And the book is fabulous. And yeah, it's if you want to be a medium, Tracy's your girl. Mm-hmm. So do you have any events coming up? Do you have anything exciting coming your way?
So right now I have just started back to in-person development circles, but you have to kind of be in the DFW area. So right now we have that, but I do have a special going on for my book. So if you go now through the weekend until April 1st, my book is on sale for only $7.99.
Whoa.
I know, it's really cheap right now. So I'm trying to celebrate getting to 500 books sold. So if you want to help me out, we're almost there. I think we're 60 books away from being at the 500 mark. So super excited. And even if you don't want to be a medium, the book is just so good about healing. And the first part of the book is about my life lessons. And so a lot of people have wrote me about how they don't necessarily want to be a medium, but just reading a book and reading the chapters, and they could so relate to what happened to me in my life and what goes on in everybody's life, right? We're all here to learn. And in order to learn, we have to have some kind of conflict or resolutions and things like that. And so I've got a lot of feedback where it's kind of helped touch other people. And they could say, I read my story through your story. And so it's a good book about healing, because I'm on the other side of all that now. And this is what my life is like now. So even if you're not interested in being a medium, I think the book is still really good for healing. And then if you want to be a medium, I tell my story on how I did it, how I went from 0 at 45 to being a professional medium now at 52. So I give all the details. I don't hold back anything. So you can find my book again on Amazon. I do give away a free chapter on my website. So if you go to my website, theredcouchmedium.com, there is a free chapter that you can download just to get a sense of it if you want to do that before you purchase. But yeah, help me get to 500. Super exciting. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is great. And Trudy in our audience says, I have her cards.
Hi, Trudy.
Yeah. I've seen you use your cards. They're fabulous.
Yeah. I also have a new deck coming out.
Oh,
so, I know. There's so much in the works. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
So much in the works. So I did a workshop probably 2 months ago locally, right? About, 20 people showed up, but I taught right from the book. And I thought it was just so remarkable, literally, because I teach right from it. So what we did is we created not only the book, we have a journal now that's going to go with the book so that you can have your 365-day journal, and then a new deck of cards called Heaven's Messages, where you get really direct messages, and it helps a medium learn how to give a message, and it helps you pull a card for a message. So it's called Heaven's Messages. So I'm going to start, once they get here, I'm going to start doing a whole bundle for people. They can get the book, they can get the journal, and they can get the message cards all together. So that's coming, or you can get it separate, up to you. But that's what's in the works now. Hopefully I'll have it all in about 30 more days. I think it's going to be ready, and I'll get my
awesome.
That
Yeah.
is so cool. You're like the modern James Frog.
It's-
Frog, you're the new gal on the block. That's awesome.
That's it.
Yeah, I
That's
just thought it was so cool when I was teaching. I was like, I'm teaching right from the book. How cool is that? It's
Mhm.
like your own workbook, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put it all together because I don't know if you guys have noticed this in your readings and stuff. There's so many people starting to awaken, right? Starting
Absolutely.
to come out, starting to question their belief systems. And I just,
Mhm.
I just want to be prepared for the new students out there and give them a guide. Because I think when I was 7 years ago starting out, it wasn't as infiltrated, I suppose I would say, right? So I
Mhm.
struggled in the beginning. How do I find the right teachers? How do I find my support system? I tease people. I tell them 7 years ago, I had 0 mediums on my Facebook page, and now I have thousands of them, right? And
Mhm.
that's kind of how it's morphed. And so it's just been such a great, great journey. So yeah, don't ever give up. That's what I say. Don't ever give up.
That's
Absolutely.
amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
And Terry Phillips says, I will have to get your book. I cannot wait to read it.
Hey,
Yay.
yeah.
That's
These are all my people. Hi,
awesome.
Terry. Hi, Trudy.
And then Shem is here too. Good to see you,
Hey,
Shem. Welcome,
hello.
welcome. I know I see others in the audience. Go ahead and ask your questions because we're gonna be giving readings and
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
if you especially if you have anyone that crossed over, we have the person in the house to ask. So, all
Exactly.
right.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and hit the astrological transits, and then you guys want to pull some
Absolutely.
cards for the collective, and we'll wait for your questions to come in. Okay,
Awesome.
so the big energy that's coming on the 31st is Mercury is going to enter Aries. And this is, again, the sidereal calculation. So it's based on the actual math of the sky right now. So when Mercury's our planet of communication, intelligence, analytical thinking, and Aries is associated with courage and leadership and assertiveness. So when Mercury goes into the sign of Aries, it can bring about increased assertiveness and confidence in your communications because the Aries is it's fearless. Okay. It's ruled by Mars, the warrior. So this can be a good time for taking initiative, making decisions, asserting yourself in your communications and your negotiations. There is a tendency toward impulsiveness and impatience, though, because that's the Aries energy. So it's important to kind of be mindful of that, and especially when it comes to making decisions, seek balance in acting and considering the consequences before you just leap. Okay. There is also a potential for conflicts and arguments. Okay. So uh, basically try to be more mindful of potential client conflicts and seek peaceful resolution when possible. Okay. There's also heightened analytical and problem solving skills that are here because Mercury's quick. It's like really, really quick on the fly. It's like analytical thinking, problem solving, and Aries is like go, 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 do, 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 do. It's represented by the horse and Ashwini there. I mean, see the running horses. Okay, and it literally says, this is Ashwini, the nakshatra it's entering, the power to quickly heal and reach your desires. So it's really, really quick moving. So this is a great time for taking on new challenges, brainstorming really creative solutions, and using critical thinking and decision making. So, the only thing that I would say that you need to watch for is just think before you leap, but know that if you feel like your mind's speeding up, that and your intellect is speeding up, it's the airy energy of Mercury moving through Aries. Okay. Now, note that before the 31st, Mercury is going to enter a Gandanta. That's a knot, a spiritual knot that occurs in between water and fire signs. And so that is when the planet is neither here nor there and can misbehave. So we definitely want to just kind of be aware of how we're coming across to other people tomorrow, the 31st, and into the first part of the month. And then once Mercury gets his ground in Aries, we can start to feel this energy. So that's just something to be aware of. Now, next month, we've got some really interesting energy coming because that's eclipse season starts. Okay. We have an eclipse on well, depending on where you live, 19, 20, 21st, that's when we're going to all feel it, that energy. All right. But the main thing that during eclipse season that we need to be aware of is, especially on or near the eclipse, don't do anything big. Okay, it's kind of like a lay low day. All right. We also have Mercury retrograde happening on the 21st next month. So that's just something to just prepare yourself for. And then on April 5th, Saturn is going to be aspecting this Mercury and Aries energy that I just mentioned. So that could bring a lot of responsibility and seriousness in our communications and our thought processes. It can bring a more disciplined approach to our mental activities, because what Saturn does is he's disciplining Mars. Mars is like, Mercury and Aries is going, that Martian energy. And Saturn's going, cool down, stop. So there might be some blocks. So it's just important to be patient during that time, be persistent in your efforts, and just kind of communicate effectively. And this is going to be around this time next week. Okay. A celebrity example of this energy is Russell Crowe, and he's kind of known for being a little impulsive. So it's just important to be aware of that. And I've got a ton of more stuff for April. I highly, highly recommend that you go to twillowlifestyle.ca or com. You got both. And I've already sent Tanys all of the energies for next month. So you'll get this month. It's already up there right now. And then if you log in April, you'll have everything done, ready. It's
all
like,
there.
Yes. And I think it's like 9 or 10 pages. It's not, and it's single space. So it's a lot of information of what's going on astrologically for the month. And I highly recommend you go there and check it out.
So that's in our membership page. That's in the paid membership section, that one.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yes.
So, because it's a lot of work, you guys. I put a lot of work in.
Exactly.
And Tracy knows this. We don't just pull this out of the air. We go to classes. We have mentors. And these classes and these mentors are they're thousands of dollars. Okay. So we're asking for an $11 a month in Canadian, a little tip for you to get this enormous amount of information. And that's just for me. Tanys can tell you more. So here she is.
So we also have card readings on there monthly by horoscope. We have new recipes every month. We have some ebooks on there that are free to download. And what else do we have? There's all sorts of fun stuff. There's discounts, and we're going to be having some specials in terms of events and stuff just for members coming soon too. So
wow.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Good stuff.
It's exciting. So I want to start first with today, because we had an X1 solar storm today. So what that X's are the highest class solar storm. So what that means is the sun spit out some plasma energy at us, and it comes beaming in through the atmosphere, and it does affect our vibration. So if you're feeling a little anxious or a little bit off today, that could be what's causing it. Okay. So just breathe through. Self-care. A lot of people were feeling like tired today and needed a little bit more downtime in between. So be patient with yourself. Lots of self-care. Okay. So regain your focus. Trivial matters are distracting you from your goal. Archangel Metatron and Michael are here to help you stay grounded. So that is why I wanted to start with that, because this is going to help. So stay grounded, please. Okay. We are also going through so much light coming in. We have all this dense stuff that comes bubbling up, and we have some healing work to do. That's what happens. So as Tracy was saying, we've all been on our own healing journeys here, and I'm sure that you guys are all on those as well. So right now we're working on healing some of the past stuff. So this is going to help you to move forward and mend some bridges. So seeing both sides of the equation there is going to help you to really heal some rifts coming forward. And it feels family is coming to mind. So a lot of you may have had some issues with family members, that there's just been some tension happening. So just make sure that you're seeing both sides of that situation. Okay. There is also a spring cleaning, renew your life. Okay, so we're getting rid of some clutter. This isn't just physical clutter, it's also mental clutter. Time to do that extra little bit of meditation, part of your self-care stuff. Do the meditation so that you clear that mind. It helps you to clear the space to move into this higher thinking energy that Michelle's talking about. So all of this healing and stuff, it is a blessing in disguise. Okay, be patient, have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than what you expected or what you could dream. So just ride the waves, right? Be in flow, ride the waves. We're in the flow of the universe. This is also indicative of increase in intuitive hits and stuff for everybody. If you are experiencing some strange stuff like that, please reach out. Okay, there's no need to be alone. We were talking earlier because I didn't get a chance to say, Tracy, but I was in the same boat right around the same time you were. So when we started this journey, her and I, we were there wasn't a lot of support out there for us, and so that is part of what we are all passionate here about, is helping you and supporting you through that kind of thing. Okay, so please reach out. Don't be scared of abilities. There's no need. It's a beautiful gift, and we can help you, negotiate that. Because really, we're all meant to be the light to others, right? You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light in the world so that others can learn from you. Each and every one of us has that light inside. So let's shine our lights and do it together. Collaborate.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Oh, I pulled like 4 cards, and everything is about self. So this is the time. And I feel like the energy has been so rough this first part of the year, but this is the time for self. And this is the time to pull energy in and really be aware of self, self-reflection, self. I get rest when you should. I know we all feel guilty, right? We all think we should be going, but really listen to your body during this time. If you need downtime, take it. Get enough rest, get enough sleep, eat right. Really start listening to your body right now, because it's trying to tell you something, right? And it's okay. It's okay to rest. So it's also telling us it's time to start believing in yourself and believing in your own dreams. That's a really big movement that I am seeing right now, is being your biggest cheerleader and believing, right? So I got dreams. It's time to start believing in your dreams. Also rest when you need to. I'm also getting the dove, and the dove is all about taking that leap of faith. So we are moving into a new energy. Let's wait until after April 21st, as Maria said. Let's wait until after all the bad energy flows, right? But it's time to start thinking about what our next move is, taking those leaps of faith, really understanding that we are the director of our own life, and it's up to us, right? We have that free will. What do we want our life to look like? And really taking some accountability and maybe some notes on self. Where am I wanting to be, and why do I want to be there? So it's time to start taking that leap of faith. I also get it's time to invite the magic in, and that's by being more self-aware. Like, there's so much magic all around us, and if you've lost somebody, it becomes even more apparent that they're very much around through the magic. Sometimes we're so busy that we need to slow down in order to see it. So this is your message: slow down just a little bit, right? It's time to reassess, rethink, and invite the magic in. And then lastly, going with the flow. That's what I always tell people, is you got to flow to grow. So stop meeting things with resistance and flow through it. And you can do that by this card. It says, I surrender to the power that is greater than me. We have some control because of, I think, free will, but really what's going to happen is meant to happen. And I just flow. So things that come through in my life now that may have been detrimental, they're more of just an inconvenience, and I flow through it because I know I'm being divinely guided. So I pass that on to you to just surrender to what's coming, surrender to what is, move through acceptance, and then move on to the most powerful life that you can have. All right, there you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracy, our favorite motivational speaker.
I am.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I know. I normally wear green on the show because it's Mercury's day, but I wore my red shirt for you today because it's the red couch medium.
The red couch medium.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah. So I want to say hi to some people in our audience. Terry, Trudy, Shem, Rachel, Gleneve, good to see you. We also have Shawana with us. Good to see you, Shawana. Angel, good to oh, okay. I'll take care of Angel.
Yep.
Then there's oh, you look great in red. Thank you, Rachel. You're so sweet.
She's so sweet.
And just to let everybody know, I can't seem to get rid of that person, but just ignore them, please, everyone. So as far as the show goes, we go with our tippers first. And Rachel, you are our first tipper. If you want your question answered, you have to underline or guaranteed, go ahead and tip. It's in the description and up here, paypal.me/astrologicaltarot. And Rachel's question is, I had my interview yesterday. It went very well. I haven't gotten an offer yet. I'm trying to be realistic about retirement, finances. The pay cut bothers me. I had mixed feelings about Dr. Bernard, and the rest of the staff were amazingly warm. I called in my pop to help me. Anyway, would love some feedback on what's to come and move forward. Okay, Rachel. So I'm going to go ahead and collapse your question because it's really big. So you can see your cards. Now, the first card I got for you was belonging. Okay, from the Whispers of Ganesh. You need to learn to find security from within yourself. Notice that in this card, Ganesh is riding a mouse. That's his vehicle. Okay, that signifies his triumph over the ego, because that's what the mouse symbolizes, because the ego can eat away all that is good or decent in a person, because what's in there is God, and we get in the way. That's what we're all here to kind of work out, and we're all working on it together. So the mouse is called Mushak, and he was a demon by the name of Mushikasura. Okay, and he was wreaking havoc on the world, and the gods sent Lord Ganesha to fight him. And before Lord Ganesha attacked the demon went on his knees and prayed to the Lord for forgiveness. And so Ganesha decided to forgive him under the condition that he serves him forever. And so the demon accepted the condition, and Ganesha turned him into a mouse, and that's how the demon became Mushak, his vehicle. So what that tells me, and long story short, is that the belonging that you're seeking is to solve the predicament of your ego's own perceived separation from other people. Since the ego has no conscious memory of its connections to others and source, you experience a need to get out of seclusion by bonding with the people around you. So these people can be your family, your peer groups, or your community. So the question you need to ask yourself is this my group? Are these the people I want to surround myself with on a daily basis? Because Spirit is asking you to focus on the positive feelings that you get from being part of a community, learning to trust, asking for help, relying on others, things like that. Is this group the right group for you? Okay. They're also saying, don't try to seek approval from others. That's different than belonging. Okay. It's all about loving and connecting and bonding and sharing and caring for each other. And of course, a very professional way, but feeling that you're part of this team is that they're saying that's the most important thing that you need to consider, because we live in the land of free will, and it's your will to make this change or not. Because I got the 11th house from karma cards. This is all about finding your tribe. Is this your tribe? That's the question you need to ask yourself, because when I get belonging in the 11th house, this might be it. I'm not sure though, but this is more a decision that you need to make, because I am getting some indecision there. So, and the 11th house is about humanitarianism, which represents this company too, and making the world a better place. So Tracy, you mentioned dream. As you pulled the dream card, I pulled this for Rachel. It's the dream card. It's literally says dream.
Yeah.
Okay. So connect to your intuitive dream world of metaphors and symbols. Your guides are trying to reach you through your dreams, Rachel. Okay. There might be someone from the office or an event or something that you dream about that can help you make a better decision. All right. So pay attention to your dream worlds. That's how your guides are trying to reach you. And they say, no matter what decision you make, know that you are sovereign. You are your authentic self, and don't allow anyone to have dominion over you, especially this guy you have some weird feelings about. Mm-hmm. Okay. You are your own person. Look at the dominion this woman has here. She's standing in her own. She's gone through the process of transformation, and she is not going to let anybody remove her sovereignty. Okay. That is the main energy that I have for you. Overall, I think it's a great company to work for, but if you're worried about the money, that's something that you have to kind of sit down and organize and figure out. Okay. I'm sending you lots of love. I know Tanys and Tracy have more for you. Take care, Rachel.
Almost forgot. I was muted. I was like, oh, okay. I am fingers crossed for you, Rachel. And I have increased your knowledge. So I think this is something, I think that you're going to find you're going to want to do more professional development separate from the job. It may be spiritual development or both. Okay. So I also got, be honest with yourself. All feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from here. Okay. So I think being honest with yourself about how you felt during the interview, making sure that you're really feeling into it with your heart, to make sure that you're comfortable with everything. Okay, because you're getting your power back right now. You're right in that stage where you're starting to feel more empowered, and you had sort of forgotten who you were before, and now you're starting to step back into that, getting your power back. Okay, because you are a child of the divine, so take back that power. I think that's what you're doing in this, and you do have a decision, right? You do have choice. It's your choice. Even if it does come in as an offer, it's your choice. Mm-hmm. So just know that that's empowering to have that kind of a choice. Okay. It says, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. That's where that is. Remember, we always talk about making decisions from the heart. Make the decision from the heart. Okay. Trust your divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning for you. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. See all that light coming in? That's kind of where we're all at right now. We got this light coming in. We got all this stuff bubbling up for all of us. Comes up as anxiety, especially when we're looking at big changes and stuff like that, right? So trust that it is divine purpose. And I have, yes, you are correct. You've listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So whichever choice it is that you make will be the right one if you listen to your heart. Okay? And no matter what it is, accepting what is where you'll find that peace. Because another one about your personal power, you are coming into personal power. See, still lots of light coming down there. And that's just going to help you to soar into your own joy. Okay. Now I did pick 2 affirmations for you. One of them is, there is no problem, only destiny being revealed. Okay. So that's a nice one. And the other one is, everything is for me, not against me. So everything is happening for us, not to us, right? Those 2. Those would be ones to focus on. Okay. Yes, I agree. I felt it was really worth it, regardless of what they offer. Absolutely. Any experience you learn from, right? Especially like, I could put my HR hat on here, being an HR consultant, but anytime you go for an interview, it's great practice. So no matter what happens, no matter whether you choose to take it or not, it is not a waste of time. It was not a wasted experience. It's all learning. Mm-hmm. And so, I encourage you to look into that, and it's just going to help you to get to know yourself when you can think about how you're feeling about what comes in as an offer, or what you feel after the fact, whichever way that goes. Okay. So, 10-hour workday, good creative and writing tasks. Okay. Well, if you like that, that's good. Everybody has their strengths. Mm-hmm. And if you love sitting at a computer writing, that's wonderful.
10 hours a day.
It's kind of a long day. I hope you get some breaks in there.
That's a long day.
I bet. Make sure you do your self-care, please. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure it was intense. Uh-huh. Absolutely. So sending you lots of love, Rachel.
All right, Rachel. Nice to meet you. I pulled cards for you too, and so I use a different kind of set of cards. So I'm sorry. I use these. They're called Letterman cards, but I get right now. You're just going through a really nice to meet you too. You're going through a transformation. So anytime I get the snake, it's about transforming from what was to what is. Okay. So give yourself grace. You're going through some changes, so it's okay. But you got to keep moving forward, right? You got to keep moving forward. And the biggest thing is you got to communicate what you want. I have a really big issue. Don't sell yourself short. So communicate what you want. Oh, you had a snake dream a few months ago. So this is your validation, right? About the snake. The snake is not bad. It just means transforming and transforming, transferring and transforming. But back to don't sell yourself short, right? So communicate what you need, communicate what you want, and just be true to yourself. Really trust your intuition, because I got the intuition card with you. If you're feeling a slight I would listen to that. So I'm kind of going to go opposite of what the other ladies say. I use my pendulum and I say, this is probably not the best fit for you, but it's your choice, right? Because regardless of what happens, you're going to learn from it, because it's all about lessons, right? So I would say, if you don't get it, don't sweat it, because it wasn't meant for you. If you do get it and you decide to take the offer, whatever it may be, just know you're going to get something out of it, even though I don't think it will be long-term. that's just kind of where I'm sitting with it right now. And I did use my pendulum to get that for you as well. So good luck. I hate that we have free will, right? Because we're all trying to make decisions in life. But use your own intuition. I think you know the answer. So there you go. Look.
Yay! All right. Thank you so much, Rachel, for joining us.
We have
We're
Spirit
sending-
Animal book for
Oh.
Snake.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, what does it say?
It says you're about to go through some significant personal changes so intense and dramatic that the old self will metaphorically die as a new self emerges. You're going to feel a surge of energy that sharpens your senses, alert your mental faculties, and open up new channels of awareness. You're about to resolve a long-standing issue, one that has required a great deal of your attention by seeing things in a new light. And it would be a good time for you to start doing either tantric or kundalini yoga. You'll experience dramatic and unexpected physical and emotional healing very soon, coming from an unexpected source. So
Perfect.
Absolutely agrees
Perfect.
with everything Tracy said.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thanks for that.
Aw. All right. Well, we're sending you lots of love as you move through this transformative process, Rachel. That's
Lots of love.
awesome. Yeah. Okay. So our next tipper is Gleneef. Good to see you, Gleneef. Let's see if I can get down
Hi.
here.
I think she
says
changed her
she
question
changed
to
it,
you.
but she did it at the last minute. So I'm going to answer this one. And do you guys want to answer the one about the condo or?
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
the condo.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so I donated. I want to know what my guides are trying to tell me. Well, they're very active. One, Gleneef, because I got divine support. So you notice there's a giant Om around Ganesha. That's that symbol here. Okay. And Om is a powerful tool for bringing focus and awareness to the deeper meaning of life. And Ganesha is strongly connected to this mystical symbol, Om. So the sacred Om is the most important universal symbol of divine presence in the Vedas. It's held to be a cosmic sound, and it's generated when the world first came into existence. So it's known as the sound of God that creates. Okay. And so it's also, if you look at it reversed, it is a flawless outline of Ganesha. It has the trunk and then the ears. Okay. So the use of Om is going to help you connect to your divine support, is what they're saying. Your guides are ready to share their wisdom, their knowledge, and their guidance that are innate within their beings. They're incredible. You're going to cultivate a closer relationship with your guides. And if there's any ascended master or divine being that resonates with you, ask them to step forward to work with you. Drawing on your divine support is also going to facilitate a greater connection to your own divine voice, is what they're saying, which can be a source of inspiration and great wisdom, especially when you're going to hit those uncertain times and those challenges. So their desire is to assist you on your life path. And know that they're guiding you away from fear, away from distress, away from any anguish that you've been carrying around, and towards light and love that is at the center of your being. Okay. That same light and love resonates throughout the universe, and it's contained in this universal sound, Om. Okay. So consider chanting this tone or listening to a recording of Om to kind of bring out the energetic shift that you're going through at this time. I know that Tanys mentioned that there's a lot of solar storms going on. We have a lot of astrological energies going on. We're all getting lifted. Okay. So chanting. And I'm eventually going to give a class through Twillow Academy with mantras and chanting too, after our Intro to Vedic Astrology class. Understanding. Okay, that's what they're going to bring you. That's the main energy. Now I got the sun. Okay, this is Archangel Uriel. This might be another angel you can call on. Again, Tanys can get them on speed dial. You can get in a session with her and she'll just call them down and they'll start talking to you. Okay. It's amazing. Okay. So I got, this is a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. The sun is a great card to get. Okay. So they're saying good things are coming your way. Archangel Michael, okay, is another one that stepped forward. This is the world. A job well done, contentment, joy, gratitude. You're moving toward a path of enlightenment. You're waking up even more than you already are, okay, which is a good thing. This is what's standing in your way. 9 of air. Anxiety, depression, insomnia, sleepless nights. See how everybody's kind of asleep there except for that guy? That's you, my dear, okay? Don't expect the worst, okay, because that could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. And in content, actually what I'm hearing is if you can try to do some chanting in the morning when you first wake up, and then at night before you go to bed, you could probably be in a better state of being to go to sleep. Okay, so if you're on your screen in bed, put it down, give yourself a few minutes to breathe, say some mantras, and that can kind of help you sleep a little bit. Okay, so that's the messages that I got from your guides. I know that Tanys and Tracy have more for you, and I'm sending you lots of love, Gleneve.
Hi, Gleneve. Yes, Michael is definitely present for you. So you need to know that. He is very much here. He's there with you for launching your journey. So that was the first one. Okay. You're launching your journey. Of course, you're moving. So that makes sense, right? And you're giving birth because you're bringing a new energy with you as you go to Colorado. Okay. This brings peace. There is a dove in this picture and a moon. So we have peace and intuition coming. All right. Michael is here saying, have no fear. All right. He's here. He's helping you. It says, fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from those disquieting feelings holding you back. Yeah, it's when we feel powerless that we start to buy into those anxiety feelings that are really in the future, right? They're all about the future. If we can stay in the moment, we have less of that kind of anxiety stuff happening, and you can start to get your power back that way. All right. So you've forgotten who you are. So we are all divine beings, right? We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and you are a divine child of that. So take your power back in this situation. There's no need to fear. You are protected. Okay. The decision to move is correct. You are correct with that decision, and your prayers are being answered. Okay, so your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. So just be aware that there may be some things that are going to happen that aren't exactly what you were. I guess expect is the word I'm thinking of, but I think it's a little bit more like you have put it out there. It's not quite the right word I'm looking for, but anyways, that's what it is, right? There's going to be a variation from the plan, basically, from whatever it is that you have planned. There's a variation there. Okay. Mm-hmm. So take control of your thoughts, because your thoughts are creating your reality. So have faith, stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire, and be open to flow with the changes. All right. So this is where the anxiety is coming in for you, is just take control of those thoughts. I know it can seem when we're anxious, like we've got this tape recorder going in our head. So turn it off and tap into the guides. Okay. You're going to open to more love that way. And I think that you're going to be finding more passion for life as you move and go into that new energy where you're going. However, I don't think it's time yet for you to purchase. Okay. So I think you're going to be renting a little bit. You do say a few months, might be a little longer than a few months. I would just be patient. Make sure you're waiting for the right place. Don't just buy just because. Make sure it's the right one that feels right. So you are intuitive, and your intuition is going to be like really amping up. I'm really feeling that as you move to Colorado. That's a really very spiritual place in the sense that there's a lot of nature around there, and you're really going to start to tap into that energy a little bit more. Okay, so you're going to get clearer. So when I picked 2 guides for you in order to work with, and they are Brigid. It's all about inner strength, so you'll need that. Again, we've got the fire there, so that's about that passion again, and inspiration. So I think you're going to find some more creative inspiration once you move. It says move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Okay? We do have the power. We do have the power to create our destiny. And Isis is magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. So stay focused. So 2 powerhouse women there for you to call on, to work with during this time for you, Gleneve. Okay?
Good job.
Thanks.
Hello. So I think this is a great move for you too. So I just want to put that out there as well. And I too got the Miracles card. So I think you're on the right path. And that's why I feel like this move, it's like a reset for you. And it just feels like it needs to happen. And it's really, really good. As far as the house is concerned, I too feel like there's going to be some roadblocks, and it's not going to really flow into your timeline, but not to worry, it's going to happen. I don't feel like it's going to be a condo. I feel like all the condos you see are not going to be up to par for what you're looking for, and that you do end up in a house. But again, you're going to have a little bit of roadblocks. It may not happen in June like you want. And I just feel like there's not a lot of inventory. I guess that's the word I'm looking for, right? So wait for what you're really, really, really wanting, because this is the time that's all about choices that you're making, and it's about making the right choices for you and not being in a rush or in a hurry, or you're thinking you're having to meet some deadline, right? So slow down, really take it in and make the best choices that you can possible. You've also got the card, it's time to go with the flow. Again, give it to God, give it to universe, give it to source, let them all pave the way and you flow with it. Right now, this move is all about you living the best life that you can. So go, have fun. Whatever you're moving from, it just feels like it's a positive shift into this newness for you. And I think it's exactly where you need to be. Good luck on the house. I'd forgo the condo. That's just what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing a big house. But live life to the fullest, right? So make sure you're having fun in the meantime. All right. And I want to say good luck to you with that.
Beautiful. Thank you, Tracy. And I love those Josephine Wall cards. Those are fabulous. I love the artwork on those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gleneef. Well, we hope that was helpful. She says, thank you. You're very welcome. Okay, so our next tipper is Susan Sharones. Good to see you, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
All right, so we have an opportunity to perhaps lease a small portion of our land for a cell tower. They won't affect us as they face away. Is this a good opportunity to pursue? I got that the money could be, without even looking at the cards, the money would be okay, but they are going to have an effect. That's, you're sensitive.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, they might not affect other people, but you're really like, you are a sensitive. So it's just something to kind of keep in mind. So I asked like what you because I know you just got married, you're going through this, huge transformation in your life. All these wonderful, beautiful things are happening for you. And the number one thing your guides want you to focus on is healing, your health. Okay, is this a gorgeous card? He's riding a peacock. I love this card. So the true essence of your soul is one of complete health. I know we looked at your chart. You've got all those auspicious divisions. You can heal the world, my darling. So Ganesha here, he's seated on a peacock. And the peacock feathers have been used as curative remedies for thousands of years across countless traditional cultures. And I carry them in my altar here. This was given to me as a gift. Obviously legally sourced. I collect feathers. I think they're wonderful tools to work with. They've got that beautiful air energy. And so they're said to carry spiritual medicinal energy, and they can assist you in seeking balance and healing. So notice that he's also holding a mango in his hand here, that little mango there. And what that represents is mangoes are like the king of fruits. They're a sign of prosperity, happiness, and it's used in a lot of rituals, Vedic rituals, to determine that. So he's also holding a broken tusk in one of his hands. And so when he wrote the Mahabharata, which is a sacred ancient text, I'm sure you've read it, his quill broke. And so instead of getting a writing instrument, because it was being recited to him quickly by his sage, he didn't want to stop writing. So he broke off a piece of his tusk. That's why Ganesha only has one tusk, and he continued writing. So that basically represents that perseverance and self-sacrifice are going to be needed on your healing journey coming up. Okay. And so he's also has what's called the Obaya Mudra right here with his hand. That's this. He's doing an Obaya Mudra, and that's performed in place of a physical item. So this hand possession represents blessings. He's giving you blessings, okay? It communicates protection and care and guidance through challenging obstacles, which are kind of given without judgment. So that's awesome, because the challenges in your daily life, they can throw you out of balance with your truth. They can like kind of create feelings of lack, things like this. You're protected by divinity. Okay. Divine light and love is what they're saying. So your physical body is simply a shell covering your soul. is what they're saying. And that true healing is only possible when you take responsibility for your well-being on earth and your self-empowerment is what they're saying. So see yourself as complete, healthy, and whole. And spirit is going to prompt you to believe that you can truly handle any matters of health or in relationships without blame and with just the beautiful integrity and grace that you carry around with you, because that's who you are, my darling. Okay. That's the main message you got. Healing. Okay. No, it doesn't answer the cell phone question, but cell phone towers are known to be kind of the opposite of that. So it's just kind of something to keep in mind. I'm not going to tell you how to do your finances. So I got, how is this journey going to be with Susan? Because they're clearly telling me to look at your healing. I got the Ace of Water. This is excellent. Okay. This is falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. You just got married. Congratulations. Spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, and a new home. You might be looking for a new kind of place to establish yourself in getting this journey started. Then I got the Hermit, which is kind of the opposite of that energy. But what this tells me is what really stood out to me is he's very methodical with his walking. He's out walking and he's looking where he's going. He's got a cane. He's and it says spend time in meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. And what I'm getting from spirit is when you start this healing journey that you're about to go on, that your guides are going to help you with, you are going to be able to heal a lot of people, but you have to start the journey yourself and you have to do it alone. And when you go, and obviously Daniel's going to be with you, but when I say alone, I mean, like, this isn't going to be something that like a big group or something that you go to. This is going to be something inside of yourself that you're looking to change and that your guides are going to help you change. Okay. And that what that's going to allow you to do is then turn around and help a lot of people, because that is your spirit's mission here. And this is Archangel Raziel. So I don't know if you have any connection there. Again, Tanys has got him on speed dial. If you want to get in contact, she's got their numbers. All right. And then the third thing that they really wanted me to focus your attention on is your relationship, your new marriage with Daniel. Okay. When I pick Libra from the karma cards, it's all about finding balance in your relationships. And, you know, as far as the cell tower thing, maybe sitting down with him and having a conversation with him about it, making a list of pros and cons, both monetary and health wise. Maybe do some research on the effects of cell phone towers and how they can affect not just your mental and physiological health, but more importantly, the spiritual vibration of the property. Because the spiritual vibration needs to be really high, especially with the healing energy that's coming your way. Okay, so prepare to amp things up. I'm excited for you. And let's see if you've got anything here. You said, oh, my true desire. That's so, okay, let's see. You wrote a lot. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Yay. Wanting to renovate, big renovate. Okay, well, that would be the new home. So that's awesome. Thank you. It's obvious, seeming insurmountable. Good, not balanced at the moment. He's so much productive than we are. Okay. Well, you know, you just talk it over with Daniel, but just, you know, do some research, and I'm sending you lots of love, especially on your healing journey. It's going to be exciting.
Hi, Susan. Yeah. So I have, when it's a yes, nothing can stop me. When I'm unsure, it's always a no. So that's what I got for the cell phone tower. So if you're not sure, you know, might be a no. So just, again, like Michelle said, right, feel into it and stuff. But when you're ever unsure, then it's not a yes now. At the very least, it's not a yes now if you're not sure. Okay. And in terms of healing, I got massage. So please get a massage and do some stretching. Those are what it is. So there's a lot of like sort of that physical healing. I'm also getting, I've been seeing some stuff about somatic, and that's what's coming to mind. So there's some somatic healing that would be helpful for you. So really focusing on healing the body. Yes, you should go for a massage. She says, I was wondering today if I should go back for a massage. Yes, at least one. I'm feeling like some of the emotion that you've been holding on from past trauma is stuck in those muscles and in your cells. So really taking the time to release some of that is where you're really gonna be able to get some of this healing done. Now, it's a healing work in terms of refocusing as well. So trivial matters have been distracting you. Of course, you were planning a wedding. Archangel Metatron and Michael are here to help you stay grounded. So now it's time to reground. and get back into the body and start to really, get rid of some of that pain, make sure that you're releasing some of that. It's interesting because, so that's the, a Metatron's cube is coming through for you too. So there's something to do with Metatron's cube. I don't know if you do, I'm seeing like a crystal grid with Metatron's cube. So maybe doing some healing grid for yourself with that might help you with some of this pain that you have stuck. Okay. Yeah. So there's some meditation to do. There's some release stuff to have. Getting back into your body. Yes. Because when we're busy and we're in pain, we escape, right? We don't want to be in the body because it's painful. So we're going to go like out there for a little bit. If you need help with the crystal grids, I do that sort of stuff all the time. That's part of that crystal master thing. Really what happens is you put the crystals in a grid and they create an energy, and like attracts like, right? So you put crystals that mean something that you're trying to accomplish, and that creates an energy field that attracts what you're looking for. But Michael's also saying have no fear, okay? Because you are protected. Those both came out. So just know that you are very well protected. They're saying stay the course, don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So I'm not sure if there's been some bumps in the road since the wedding or something, but it's fine. Just know everything has its path. All right. Just know that you're on the right path. So some of the healing that's coming is there's some ancient wisdom coming down, and that is basically what your message is. It says step in the spotlight. I think you had this sometime in the last couple of weeks again as well. So that's the message. It's some of your ancient wisdom that you're going to be remembering. Don't settle for less. Okay. Expect miracles, which is awesome. There's lots of growth here, lots of love. Soaring into joy. Hey, we have a fur baby. So that's what I have for you, Susan. Okay, hope that's helpful.
Hi, Susan. And this is Guinness, everybody. He had to make an appearance. Say hello. He's the spirit dog. So, Susan, what I got for you? Oh my gosh, there's so much. Right now, you're in the perfect place of peace, because that's what we're trying to get to first and foremost, right? So I have peace surrounding you. I have finally a mature love. So you're with the right person. All that feels so great. But you still bring with you traumas of the past is what I'm getting. So I got the infidelity card or the abandonment card. So I don't know if those are some of the things that maybe you're struggling with, or maybe you don't realize that it's still carrying over. But a lot of our trauma sits in our cells, in our muscles. So I think stretching, there's some new stretching that you can do out there that helps to release some of that trauma. But I just keep getting abandonment or infidelity or something to, So there's a lot of that going on, and it's stored within us, right? And we carry that. So you're not going to start feeling better until we heal some of the emotional stuff that we're carrying, right? Yeah, stretching. There are some stretches. You can Google it. I found out on TikTok, sorry, because I'm big on TikTok, but there's stretching now that you can do into certain ways you can stretch to help release trauma. So I think that's something you may look into, right? And I hear it's supposed to be incredible that it just releases and you just start to cry automatically. So look into that, okay? Because there's stuff stored within you and it's affecting your health. I got the health card, okay? Also, you have a woman watching over you. And she's there for a purpose. She's there to get you back to your femininity and your healing and just that piece, because we've had to be kind of hard for a while just because of the traumas that we've lived through in life, right? So getting back to your softer place, giving back, just letting some of your guard down, that she watches over, and she's over you all the time as well. So I don't know if you have a female guide that you connect to or a relative in spirit, but I just feel like there's a big presence of a female surrounding you, okay? You are very enlightened, and there's a reason why you're on here, and there is a reason why you're going through what you're going through. And so that's what I'd like to tell people. Don't discount it. Try to figure out the why, right? Figure out the why. You got the owl. So you look up owl for me in the book, while we're talking. So follow your intuition always, right? You are more gifted than you even realize, okay? Your blocks or all that other stuff that's going on in your body. And so we just got to get through it. In order for you to raise your vibration, you've got to do some of that healing stuff. It's just imperative. I do a lot of that stuff in my book. You can get my book if you want to, but I talk about healing and on what happens on the other side of healing. Okay, next, 7 deadly sins. And this goes back to the whole cell phone tower. Watch out, because I know the money can be enticing, and that's part of the 7 deadly sins, right? Money. Don't, just be careful, right? Don't let that play and get in the way of your health, because I really do think it might have a health impact. Okay. So it's one of those pros and cons. If the money is needed because there's stress involved, then yeah, do it. But if it's going to affect your health, I really want you to sit with it and not be impacted by the financial gain. Really make a true decision where that's not in play. He's like staring at me. Mwah. So don't forget. Okay. And then lastly, this is all about spiritual growth. You've got the enlightenment card, right? Pursue your spiritual growth. That's probably just the biggest thing in all of this. Meditate, sit with yourself, walk, get some nature inside of you, right? Really sit with it. Practice your intuition, right? It's meant to lead you past all this stuff, right? It's kind of like the dark night of the soul. Sometimes we got to go deep and let some of this stuff out and cry and feel it to heal it and all the yucky for it to get better. So that's what I would encourage you to do, is go through the yuck. But I promise you, on the other side of healing is the most magnificent place you can be at. Okay, go heal that stuff. All right, that's all I got.
Awesome. And I have the owl.
Okay. Yes, let's see how we'll say.
It says, meditate in silence and in darkness for a few minutes each evening for the next few days and see what's revealed to you. Be alert to any deception on the part of others, whether they're aware of it or not, and look closely behind any guises they may wear. This is particularly right period to tap into the font of intuitive wisdom that's available to you. That's all that ancient wisdom coming up for you. Mm-hmm. Quietly observe your environment, watching and listening for signs and omens that will give you answers to any questions you may have. Now is particularly significant time for prophecy, and you will see, hear, and feel events before they actually happen. Your most creative cycle now is in the night, so set aside time in the evening to work on any projects. Okay.
And keep a journal by your bed, a dream journal, just so you, so if it's night work you're doing, I would keep something by your bed. Okay.
Yeah. Dream journal for sure.
Yep. For sure. It's good stuff, guys.
Yeah. All right, Susan. And yeah, just do your research and you'll make the right decision. I know you will. You've got great intuition. Yep. So awesome. You guys rock. Well, you rock too. We're so glad that you joined us, Susan.
Absolutely.
Yay. Okay. So Shem, I did get if you tipped on Square, I'm guessing that's you. So you said that you're having trouble doing it. I did get your tip. So we're going to go ahead and do you next. Okay. Okay, Miss Shem. And just to let everybody know, we are not going in order because we have tippers. We're hitting the tippers first, and then we're going to sign off. So if you want your question answered, go ahead and links in the description and paypal.me/astrologicaltarot. All right. So let me find your question, Shem. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you. Yeah. I did get some interesting cards for you, so I'm excited to give you a reading. You're way up here. Okay, let's see. There you are. What is the energy for me in April, May, and June, and how will I navigate this month? Any messages for me on the other side? Thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and answer your what's going on in the next 3 months for you, okay? Big changes. I got that, your birthday time. That's basically the time to start looking for a job. It's the automatic thing. Because I'm just reading your chart in my head. Start looking for a job. Okay. Because what that's going to do is it's going to help you with your self-confidence and help you start standing in your own. It's going to help you retrieve that crown. Because what they showed me was someone whose control and will has been taken away from her, and you need to re-own that. You need to step into that role again, a leadership role over your own life. That's the main thing that your guides are trying to walk you into, because you are a highly spiritual human being, and you deserve to express that to there. Okay. And then Katie, you said you tipped. I'll go ahead and look for that. Okay. So basically, yeah, self-confidence is, they're telling me it's taken a hit and you need to step into power tomorrow. Like not tomorrow, but you need to step into power and reclaim that for yourself, because there's too much going on at once. A lot of confusion, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of responsibilities. You need to make a decision and consider a more playful approach when it comes to your life. They're also saying to stop taking on the responsibilities that aren't yours. Okay. Yes, your birthday's tomorrow. Yeah. So for your birthday, give yourself a gift, and that gift is take your power back. Okay, that's the main thing that I'm getting. They're also saying that you're really worried about money. Okay, the job is going to solve a lot of those things. Okay, don't be too cautious with it. You're going to make good business decisions, and you're going to have more than enough to give to others that are less fortunate than you. Okay, but go ahead and take on, start looking, because that's really going to help you with your situation, personal situation. Okay. Oh, lots of people are saying happy birthday. Okay. Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah, we've got Terry. Good to see you. And she goes, yes, worried about money. Okay. So I asked, what can Shem do to help her with her money worries? Spiritual practice. I do it every morning. I highly recommend that, light some incense, create a sacred space for yourself, and this will help you ground your day. It's also going to trigger some observations that lead to life-changing breakthroughs and ideas for you. Okay. Now what they're saying is, your issues with money are the fact that you're not in control of it, is what they're showing me. You need to get control of what you're bringing in. And that's going to come along with this job too. Okay. Set up a separate account and have your paycheck go there, and don't allow anybody else access to it. I don't know why they're telling me that, honey, but they are. Okay. Because they're also saying that you haven't been able to be as in spirit as you normally like to be, and the way that you like to worship, because of the people around you. And that's not okay. It's actually really angered your guides. I used to be in a situation like that. It's not healthy. So this new job, this new career that you take, save all the money that you can and try to create a world and a space for you to worship the way that you want and to live the life that you want, because that's important. I burn incense. You can see here, he's got some incense while I'm saying my prayers and my mantras, because what that does is the smoke rises to the heavens, and it represents the requests reaching their destination and meeting with approval from the divine. So when you are doing your mantras, focus your total mind, body, and spirit on the divine, and ask for the divine to lead you to a place where you can be closer to spirit and you can step into your power. Okay. They're saying there's a lot of tools that you can use to do this. If you need some tips, you're welcome to schedule a session with me, and I can show you a spiritual practice. I know we've had a couple of readings. You can go back to those videos and look at the remedies that I outlined for you. But they're just saying, find what works for you and dedicate some time to your practice every single day, and they're going to help lead you out of this. They're going to throw you a rope. Okay. It's really intense. All right. I'm sending you lots of love, Shem. And I know Tanys and Tracy have more for you.
Hi, Shem. Yeah, pyrite, good one to work with for your abundance. You might also want to work with citrine, aventurine, or jade. Okay. All of those kinds of things. And okay, so what I got for you was, you've been healing the past. There's still some to do. And so healing the past is where you need to focus at the moment, because it hasn't been time yet in the past, right? We haven't been able to do.
Oh, sorry. I was talking to Jonathan. We're trying to get rid of someone. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Is it yours or mine? So it hasn't been time. It's been saying, no, it's not time. Okay. So carry your aventurine with you. Okay. You've been planting seeds. So you've been doing the work by planting the seeds. Now it's time to step into stillness, right? This is all about the moon, which is your intuition, right? stepping into that and opening up to your spiritual gifts even more. So the more you do that healing work, the more you're going to open up your spiritual gifts, right? We're in this up-leveling period right now. So all of us are getting that sort of boost. So now's the time to step into stillness to really integrate all of that for you, okay? You need to know that your loved ones are safe, because there's a lot of worry about family and loved ones. You need to know that they're safe, all right? The way forward is open. And you see this joy, all right? There are opportunities. You are not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom.
Mm-hmm.
That's an awesome one for you right now, all right? Recognize the signs. That's tapping into that intuitive part of you again. Angels are sending you messages, but you've been too distracted to notice, right? So the worry is in the way. The worry's in the way. There we go. You have messages the world needs to hear. So it's time to step into that spotlight and start sharing those messages, because you are intuitive, okay? You need to know that it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile. And to add all of the stuff on the end, you have this. Welcome abundance into your life. What an awesome way to finish that off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, step into that spiritual self. In terms of job, when I read that, what I saw was in a health clinic or something like that, as administrative style position in a health clinic or something like that. And it may be a holistic health clinic, I'm not sure, but that's what I saw. I wouldn't limit yourself to that for sure. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then look for something that lights your fire. But, that might be something to look at. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
Hi, Shem. So I got, don't worry, there's hope on the horizon. So I got the hope card for sure. It's going to be a challenging next couple of months, but there's hope, right? And I'll get to the reason why there's hope, but there is opportunities surrounding you and coming towards you. The universe is waiting for you. And I'll get to why I'm saying that in a second. But I think the biggest part to know is it's coming to an end and there's opportunities coming, but you need to really step into your own power. That's what I'm getting. The art of speaking your truth and speaking what you want, right? What do they say? Thoughts create our reality, right? And so I think that's the place that you need to be at. There's a lot of masculine is what I'm feeling. Masculine, I'm going to say hurt or damage or something in there that needs to be healed or overcome. And I think that's the challenge for you in this particular time in your life. Because I said, I got the dragon. You want to look up dragon? I keep getting these animal cards today. It's about discovering your own courage, right? You have to discover your own courage and you have to put out there what you want and really speak it. And I tell people all the time, you can't sit back and expect the universe to do for us. We have to actually open some doors and we actually have to put in action. So I would start setting goals for yourself. What do you want it to look like? See, you get the beautiful lion. And just set goals for yourself and let it happen, okay? You've got miracles all around you. But again, I really believe you're going through this period of time for a reason. It's about healing something, okay? I have a male figure who's like hanging around and over you, but he feels very, I don't know, strict. So I don't know if you had a male in spirit who was just kind of strict going up, but he says this too shall pass, but find yourself, find your voice, find your passion, right? And then everything else will fall into place. I always talk about raising that vibration, right? If we're stuck in a lower vibration or we're feeling stuck, then nothing comes to us, right? But when we raise our vibration and we get to a place of healing and happiness from the true inside out, things will start to come, right? Things will start becoming aligned with us in exactly where it's supposed to be. So if there's a male masculine hurt or something that you need to heal, I would go and do that. If you have a current situation at home that needs to be fixed, then I would do that. I would make some decisions around that. Yeah, now is the time. It's time to discover your courage. You're in this position for a reason. So now we have to learn. We have to go in and reconcile that and learn from it and grow, right? Flow and grow. You have to flow and grow through it. You also got the the unicorn was another, gosh, you got so many animals. You got the dragon, you got the lion, you got the unicorn. So you got a lot of messages coming to you. But the unicorn is about inviting the magic in, knowing, healing with Father. Yeah, I feel like that's where it was coming from. So heavy stuff. Yeah, but you need to heal that piece, right? You need to heal that piece. You need to find that masculine energy and heal that part of it. Okay. But invite the magic in. Okay. And if your dad's passed, then reconnect with him in spirit, right? It could be different. Ooh, you have some heavy stuff around you, but good luck. And I wish you nothing but the best. Okay. But I did get something around the house too. So I don't know if we're moving, we want to move, or we're looking for something, you're doing something different in the home, but that is also in the cards as well. And he's alive. Okay. Then I would try to reconcile that. If he's not someone you can talk to about it, then reconcile it within you, right? Forgiveness isn't about them. It's about letting them out of your head. So whatever healing has to be done around the father figure, that's what I would concentrate on. And it might open some stuff up for you. All right. All right. I'm going to end it there. Thank you.
Haponopono.
Haponopono.
Haponopono. That's that healing piece.
Yep.
Forgiveness. So I have Dragon. You're emerging into a new phase of your life, one where you'll be taking more risks and be more vulnerable. Yet you can be well protected. Do more of the kinds of activities that bring passion into your life. You have a past life connection to a time when earth-based spiritual practices were predominant. You're entering into a period of considerable prosperity. Spend some time regularly in meditation or contemplation, and you'll receive some valuable insights and inspiration. And the unicorn is a nice short one. It's vital that you pursue any creative or artistic interests that you've suppressed until now. You'll notice more signs and visitations from nature spirits and elemental kingdoms such as fairies and sprites. Let go of worries and responsibilities for a while and just play and have fun. And you got Kuan Yin's pink dragon. I picked a dragon card because you had dragons.
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay. She's all about love. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance.
There you go.
That's perfect. I love that, you guys. And Shem, I am wishing you all the courage because we got this lion card.
Yep.
Moving forward, Leo is all about making the world your stage, and this year needs to be focused on that.
Yes.
Focus on that
spotlight.
Career. And then, what did you pull, Tanys?
You said stage, and I got the spotlight.
There you go.
That was the
So
spotlight.
the world is your stage. So I'm so excited for this new chapter of your life, Shem, and take that power back because it was always yours. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, Miss Katie is next, and then we have Cindy because they both tipped. Okay, so yeah, all right. So Katie, I didn't see a question. If you want to ask something a little more specific, go ahead and put it in the chat, please. But they really want me to focus on love.
Aww.
So that's the cards I got. So if there's something more specific, Cindy says, "Woohoo! Yeah, you're next." Go ahead. But I pulled the first three cards and went, "Oh, love." Okay. This is you. You're a high priestess. Okay. Archangel Haniel is someone that you can call on. They're asking you to listen to your divine intuition. Okay. Spiritual texts. All right. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. All right. Because I got this male energy coming. Okay. Are my posts not showing? I didn't see the question, but I did see a couple of your comments. So go ahead and put if you want to get something a little more specific, go ahead and do that. So this King of Fire energy is really standing out to me. He's really good looking too, but he's motivational. He's idealistic. He's ambitious. He's charismatic. And he's all about focus. And he's kind of a fiery communicator, which is kind of supported by this Mercury and Aries energy that we have coming in on the 31st. So he's kind of a leader. He's creative. You know, he's an interesting energy that is kind of in your energy. All right. So I asked, what is this masculine fiery energy? And I got the Lovers. I got Archangel Raphael. Okay. But yes, charismatic guy is good too. Yeah. How do I resolve my current family issues? Okay. Rely on your intuition and ask for support from this person because they can offer some really good focused solutions. Okay. So that's the energy behind that. And I got the Lovers card. Archangel Raphael is someone that you can call on to as well. He can help you with your intimate relationships. Okay. Carefully weigh your decisions and really focus on your health is what they're telling me, because they're telling me that this situation is affecting your health. All right. Take out time for self-care. I will pull an extra self-care card for you now that I got that message from the guides, because you're in front of a really complex decision. I got the 7 of water. Okay. Yeah. You don't have a current love, but there is someone in your environment that can help. Okay. That might have some feelings for you, Katie. Okay. So I got stop procrastinating, do some research, and you'll find the solution, but there's just too many decisions to make right now. And so I'm going to pull some love cards for you regarding, because you don't have a love right now, because that's what's really coming out for you is you're going to be calling upon your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations have brought you together. And I got, it is safe for you to love, because they're showing some pain in the past. Okay. You're working, open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. This person is going to be balanced. You take that hurt and turn it into, kind of a BS detector. That hurt happened to you so that you could develop that beautiful discernment. I think that's why I pulled the High Priestess, because we're not just born High Priestesses. We have to go through some stuff. We go through an initiation that get us there. And it's normally really freaking messy. All right. So know that messy situation, that initiation, so to speak, got you ready for calling upon your soulmate. Okay. I don't have feelings for that helpful friend. Okay. Well, it might not be that person, but they might have feelings for you and they can help you with the family situation. Okay. Because that person is really standing out. I get that they might be a fire sign. Okay. Like a Sagittarius or something. Yeah, that's you asked how to solve it. And that person came out and said, I'll help. You know that they're probably in love with you. So you're going to have to kind of tiptoe around that, but they are a safe person to love. So I'm kind of excited for you. And just if you're not into them, just be, forward with your feelings and put up appropriate friendly boundaries, but they can help you through the situation. Okay, Katie, I'm sending you lots of love. I know Tanys has some, and Tracy have some more for you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Katie. Yeah. So it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved. You'll be able to look at the future with a smile. Okay. It's going to require some communication. This is always communicate with love. There's a heart here in this card. Okay. So I'll always communicate with compassion and love. All right. But it's almost over. I think you're going to work through it. I got like the let go card from both of my decks. So there's something you need to let go of. So I don't know if this is a person or a current state of a relationship. It might even be the way you're looking at something, like you need to reframe something. Okay. But there's definitely something that needs to let go. You need to let go of. So something has to change. That's what this tells me. All right. You've got to do something and change something, because the way it is, it's really stifling you. Okay. So you need to open to love. So I did get a love card. Okay. And it's not a necessarily love, like romantic love to this card. Although for you, I feel like it is because of the next few cards. But it can be opening to your passion, opening to universal love, opening to source. Okay. But I did get someone new is coming. So this friend may be a different friend than the one you're talking about. Just saying. Okay. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart that happiness can enter. Okay. And I pulled a couple of cards to see what this person was like. And I got, both of them are positive. A mediator, which is what you need. So they're going to help you with the situation. You see, you've got balance, giver, empathic, loyal, intuition, right? Lots of great. And that's got High Priestess intuition on it as well. So Michelle mentioned High Priestess. There we go. Mm-hmm. Also spiritual, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, intellectual, higher awareness, psychic, truth, reserved, wise, a soul searcher. So they're going to be like deep, which is good. Okay. So put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel helps you to spark your creativity and helps you to communicate your vision and motivate you to create something beautiful. And I feel like this is about relationships. So the more you can tap into that heart energy, the more you're going to be able to create those beautiful relationships. Okay. And you just have to be the real you. Look at all those beautiful colors of the rainbow, right? That is the whole you. It's a holistic view. So just be the real you, that beautiful spark that's you. And that is going to help you move through. Okay. And attract this person, whoever it is. Okay. Hope that's helpful.
Yes. Oh, we're all in alignment here. So I'm going to start with this phrase. The only person you can control is you, right? So if there's any family issues going on, then all I can say is you need to start with you, right? And the cards that I got kind of go in line with that, just being you and fixing you and making sure you're good, right? Making sure you're not the problem. There's a whole saying about that, but you got to reflect, make sure you're not part of the problem. And if you're not, that's fine. But just remember, I got the potential card and it's about zooming out, right? And zooming out and looking at perspective and looking at the big picture. And you're ahead of the game because you know this stuff and you're here, right? Listening to us. So you know there's a bigger picture in play. And everybody, even though we're family units, we're all on a separate journey. And sometimes we've got to allow them to be on the journey that they're on, right? And it's their job to heal. We can all apologize for the things we've done, but it's their job to go heal themselves. And if they choose not to, and they choose to hold on to resentment or choose to hold on to anger or jealousy or whatever is in play, then that's on them, right? The only person that you can really control in this situation is you. So as long as you rise above and as long as you're doing better for yourself, they'll either come around or they don't. And you just got to get into a place where you're okay with that, right? Archangel Raphael is over you, providing healing in full, right? It's about mind, body, and spirit. So again, going inward, looking at you. I would totally meditate and look for clarity on this situation. So you got the clarity card, right? Go inward. What's going on? What's the real thing, right? Everything comes from hurt. So someone's hurt somewhere. Just got to figure out why, where, how, if you have any control over it or not. And if you don't, then you've got to let them be the bigger person and let them find their healing. Okay. Trust your intuition because you're divinely gifted. So I got that. And then also you got shadow work. You still have to go in with yourself and still do your own healing, right? So not that you're part of the problem, I'm not saying that, but go in and do your own stuff, right? Because who knows what we would have done, and maybe our hurt is coming out somewhere in the issue. So again, you can only control you. That's it. That's my advice to you. I do agree that you're gifted, right? So I got the gifts. Things are going to work out, I feel. I don't feel like it's going to stay this way forever. There's going to be some enlightenment or some reason coming about within this next year, and I don't see it till the fall. So it feels like it's still going to be iffy for a while. But then I do see a gentleman coming, and I do get, he's a Sagittarius as well, because I do get the fire as well. And this card, I actually wrote Sagittarius on it. So I'm gonna agree there that you do have somebody coming in. And I think they're going to be a big impact into your spiritual growth too. And just getting you to look at things just a little bit different, right? There's a perspective switch that's going to happen with you. So good luck. I'm excited to where it comes. And don't let the family stuff get you down. Just keep working on you, right? Families are dynamics that are really hard sometimes, speaking from experience. All right. And then good luck with that.
Oh, thank you. And I got make an altar for your self-care card. Okay. If you already have one, add to it. You see, add a little divinity there. What I do is I have the 4 elements on my altar. So I have a giant heron feather for air. I obviously add the ether because I do a full mantra practice in spirit. Then I have like these beautiful little, I have all the deities and they all get their little gemstone. And whenever I'm feeling like off, I will take like for instance, Durga has tiger iron and she helps me ground. So when I pray to Durga, the crystal is there and I can take that with me if I'm feeling a little ungrounded for the day. Yes, this is tiger iron. It's a beautiful stone for grounding.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, that's what I have. And Krishna, he's holding a really beautiful piece of jade because that's kind of a heart-centered stone. And then I have a little thing of water that I do some mantras over. And then I light incense for the fire element. Okay. So that way you have all the elements. You can have any deity that you connect with, higher self guides, etc. And just make yourself an altar and just connect and ground. And then if there's any particular deity or crystal that will help you through the day, just put it in your pocket that day, put it back at the end of the night. And that's something, a little practice that they said that I could share with you. So I thought you said naked altar. Well, whatever floats your boat.
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
Whatever works.
On that theme, you could put the crystal in your bra.
There
Yes.
you go. That's you
A
can put
lot
it in your
of
bra.
a lot
your
of us wear them in
pocket.
our bra.
There you go. I found a piece of, I had citrine in front of one of the swamis that I follow, and I found it in the parking lot the other day of our complex, and I don't even remember taking it out. So sometimes they'll find you. It's a little weird. Okay. So, all right, let's get to, Terry, I know that you mentioned that I did not receive your tip, Terry Phillips, but we will answer your question. And I know you'll try to figure it out. Sometimes Square takes a while to get back to me, but if you did it through PayPal, I didn't receive it. Okay. We will get to you after Cindy. So definitely look to see where your money went. All right. We've had this happen before where it went to some astronomy guy in Britain and he went, who is this? So, okay.
Whoopsie.
So let's get to Cindy Gentry's question. All right, Miss Cindy. And then we'll get to Terry's question. So just make sure you know your money went, Terry. I think you just said just tipped. Did you ask a question? Let's see. Yes, you did. Finally got in. What does this year show for me, please? All right, Miss Cindy. Okay. So I got really good cards for you. I got the 10 of water. This is a happy family life. Okay. Look how happy those mermaids are. And look at the little children playing in the water. I mean, it's just happy on acid. I love this card. I get this, and it's just like a contented and rewarding family. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Psh. The end. I pull this card. It's like, please. All right. Good year for you. All right. There are going to be a few bumps, but the way that you're going to deal with them, is there's a king of air energy in your life. He's brilliant, impartial. He's professional. He's very diplomatic. He can take his emotions out of the situation and really figure out positive solutions to very emotional matters, because he can see things kind of like a surgeon looking at an open body. He just sees the problem and he fixes it, and he's not at all deterred by his emotions. That's a really good energy that you've got in your life. He can help you how to speak your mind with confidence. People turn to this person for professional advice. That's what they're telling me. And you're really lucky to have him in your life, because he's going to help you balance your mental and emotional considerations moving forward throughout the year. So that's some good energy around you. I like that. What Spirit and your guides want you to do is study something. 8 of Earth. You're being called to, your skilled work will be rewarded. You're learning all there is to know about a topic, but they're saying, tell her to go back to school. Okay. We have an academy. It's excellent. I'm going to be teaching Vedic Astrology this year. It's going to be a 12-week course. And it's really in-depth and beautiful. Tanys has a number of courses and teachers in the academy, and you can help find your modality. It's excellent. Or, find something that works for you, because now's the time to find a teacher and learn a new process. Okay, Cindy? All right. I just got out. Sheesh. Haha. Okay.
I think she works at a school though, teaching.
Oh, I was a teacher too. Okay.
There's a school connection for sure.
For sure. Yeah. But they're asking you to basically study something new. Okay. So whatever that is, you have full support from Spirit. Mm-hmm. Because they're saying that you're going to, you're moving into a period of new understanding. That's what this Eye of Ganesha means. It's actually a really beautiful energy, because clear vision is the gift of seeing not only with your physical eyes, but with your spiritual eyes. That's what you're going to be learning to do. That's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. We all have done it, but it's a messy process, and you're going to have to be gentle with yourself with it. But it sounds like you've got a pretty good support team around you. Okay. Both physically and spiritually. The Eye of Ganesha, that symbolizes a state of grace that can be reached through your willingness to do spiritual work in this lifetime. Okay, Cindy, you have talent, you have determination. What else? Your eye will hold the key to higher consciousness in your gift of awareness. So you're gonna receive an up this year. Yep. Okay, you're gonna start seeing things more with this eye and less with these two. They're also saying if your eyes start to get blurry, especially when you're praying or you're looking at something, it's your third eye activating. This happened to me yesterday in the bathroom. I'm getting ready for bed, and my eyes got really, really blurry and I couldn't see anything. And I'm like, great. Okay, here it is. I'm in my 40s now. Here it's
it
coming.
goes.
You know, I'm going to have to go get my first pair of glasses. And then all of a sudden, with my imagination, my third eye, which is how this works, Shiva shows up and he's holding Fox, which is my dog that just passed away. Mm-hmm. And it brought me immense healing because I was really struggling with that. Spirit is activating that for you. They're upping your spiritual eye. So take time to look at your current circumstances and look at it from a different perspective, because this is going to free yourself from any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are blocking this transcendence from happening. Okay. You're going to receive an opportunity to move beyond your past this year too. That's what they're saying. And that when you learn to accept that fear from your past, even as you move forward, you're going to be serving a greater purpose. So imagine yourself soaring above your current situation and gaining a greater perspective, because that's what they're showing me. They're showing like a rising in your understanding of how things work. And that's your ability to rise above all the conditions that will benefit you and assist you in flourishing. Okay. So Spirit is asking you to give yourself permission to be free to attain the joy that your heart desires. Okay. This is going to open. I'm so excited for you. It opens at different levels too, so don't be scared. But yeah, that spiritual practice is what's needed. I'm going to pull a really quick self-care card for you. Okay, Cindy. Oh, okay. Just if you haven't gone to the doctor this year for your regular checkup, just go in, get checked up, whether you go to a naturopath or an MD or something. Just make sure you get your health checkup this year. Okay, make sure everything's working for you. All right, Cindy, sending you tons of love. And I know Tanys and Tracy have more for you.
Oh, she went to the doctor today.
I went to the doctor today. Well, then those were your guides basically saying, good job.
To the doctor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Confirmation. All right. So I have, no, it's not time yet. So there's something that you're sort of anticipating that's coming. And so you're sort of like, I feel like you're kind of like, I'm getting this feeling like you're on the edge of your seat. You're like waiting for something. So it's not quite time. They're asking you to have some patience in that. There may be some challenges that you've been experiencing. It's almost over. Okay. Your challenging time is almost over. So I think that's kind of what this waiting on the edge of your seat thing is. It's literally what I see is somebody sitting on the edge of a seat. And the more that you can just be patient, the more you're going to step into accepting what is. Okay. I accept and embrace my inner majesty, because that's where the work is happening right now. You think that it's outside, but it's not, it's in. Okay. Because your vibration is rising, which is awesome. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You're evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So as you step into that higher energetic frequency, your third eye is going to open, just like Michelle was talking about, either third eye or your clairs anyway. So claircognizance, clairsentience, you're going to start to clairaudience. You're going to start to have more of that sort of information coming in. You're going to be tuned into the other dimensional frequencies a little bit more. And that's just going to open the way forward. Okay. And it's just, you're not trapped. There's opportunities abound. Your guides are going to guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. All right. And then I got magic, right? Embrace this magic, the magic moment. So very much about that. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. So allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So one caution that I'm hearing, be careful what you wish for. There's something you need to reevaluate a little bit in what's in your plan, just to fine tune it a little bit. All right. So just think about those things, make decisions from the heart, all right? Because there's something that you're thinking too much about or something. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so be careful what you wish for, because you are manifesting. Like you're like manifesting like this, girl. Because then I got your welcome abundance into your life.
Nice.
Okay, and soaring into joy.
Yes.
So it's an awesome year coming up. You are on the edge of your seat for a reason, and all of this is coming. That's why you're feeling that sort of, there's like this anticipation feeling and excitement feeling for you. So really excited for you, Cindy. Hope that's helpful. Lots of love.
Beautiful. Guinness. No, he's eating all my bookmarks. Hold on.
Oh no.
Guinness, come here. Come here. Mm. All right, Cindy, it's my turn. Watch him eat all my bookmarks up. How are you, Cindy? I got a lot of cards for you, Cindy. And this is the year of you, right? This is the year of letting go of some of the stress that you've been under, right? And really coming into who you are and who you were meant to be during this time. So I got live in the moment, right? Again, letting go of some of that stress and some of that responsibility that you've been under for so long now, right? It's time to start living and cheering, and I miss you too. Cheering up, living, live, okay? So that's your big one for this year. It's time to go on vacations. It's time to do some things. It's time to really live life, okay? I also got that we're getting a new animal this year. So that's what's coming up for you this year. We got the animal bond card. So new animals are coming into your life, okay, for sure. But if I had to give you any other theme, it's about a conscious shift with you, right? About letting go of things that aren't serving us anymore, right? Really evaluating things in our life that aren't working for us and working for our future anymore, okay? Don't be afraid to fly solo sometimes, right? Find your independence, find your freedom, do a project on your own, do something for you. There's a big push to do for you, okay? And then from my other deck, it's like you've spent a lot of time with people taking, right? And now it's time to give back to yourself, right? So really evaluate the people in your life who keep taking. And it's okay to demand that someone give you something back, right? It's a good place to be in life, is to really evaluate that and say, okay, look, I'm always there for people. I always show up, but they don't always show up for me. Really, it's about bringing your energy in and really doing the work for you, right? And creating the life that we all desire and want. Be careful. There may be someone around you who doesn't have your best interests at heart. So looking and meditating on that and asking for clarity, okay? But you are on the right path. There's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you're listening. And I am super excited for you because I know the future is going to be great. Again, I always talk about vibration. As you heal and raise your vibration, things start coming. The money will start coming. Things will start coming to you. And I do get a contract being signed, but I don't feel like it's coming until August. So if we're looking at changing schools or we're looking at doing something, there's contracts coming, okay? Don't undersell yourself. Really hold out for what you want, okay? So don't just make a move to make a move. You've done too much hard work for yourself. Really hold out for what you're really, really looking for and the money that you deserve, right? So don't undersell yourself, all right? I'm your biggest cheerleader. Go, Cindy.
Yay.
There you go. Yay.
I can see why you're so popular, Tracy. I just need like a little you on my shoulder every day going, you can do it. You're awesome. Like, oh, like a little button. That would be such a great tool. It's just like a button you push and you say something encouraging, you know? Yeah.
Like
All right.
that's easy button, right?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. Like you hit it and it's like, you
That
got
was
this,
easy.
girl.
Yes. It's coming soon. Watch.
There you go. It's the
There
Tracy
you are.
button. Yep. The red couch medium button. All right. All right. So Cindy, we're sending you lots of love. Yeah. Come back and let us know how you're doing. What an exciting year. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be great.
It is. It is. And I love that we got good cards for you. Okay. So Terry, I did just get your tip. Okay. So go ahead and ask your question. I did pull some cards for you and I got quite a story. Lots of earth energy.
Good.
Okay. So I'll get started with something a little more broad and then we can get more specific if you add something into the chat. Okay, Terry? First one I got, 4 of Earth. Okay. This tells me that you're worried about money. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's going to work out. Don't be too frivolous or cautious with it. You're going to have more than enough to even give to those less fortunate. Okay. And you can make good business decisions is what they're saying. You're a good business person. And then I got the Sun. There's going to be a happy outcome to your situation. Okay. This is Archangel Uriel. And general reading for family and relationships. Excellent. Okay. So the first one I got was if there's some money issues, someone might be coming to you in your family and asking for money. Just, give it to them in a way that you're comfortable. Obviously, you set boundaries with people that are being irresponsible, but they're saying don't be too frivolous because this person might really need it. Okay. So if someone comes to you asking for some help, it's gonna turn out well, okay? Because I got happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. This is a great relationship. This is also, the sun also represents maybe a new family member coming into your life. Okay. So if someone's expecting a baby, it's going to go well. All right. Another energy, things are definitely looking up. They're saying that the last year might have been a little more difficult than previous years. Okay. You're taking the end, you're going to be moving out of this difficult situation, and they recommend that you take a trip to just kind of reset yourself. It could be local or it could be something a little bigger, but you need to take a trip to another area that's going to help you basically kind of reset a little bit. Okay. And then the next energy that I got for you was the Knight of Earth. This is a male in your environment. He's loyal, dedicated, kind, and honorable. It's time to buckle down and get things done for this person. Okay. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So basically, this is someone who can help you achieve your goals this year. It's a masculine energy, and they're loyal and they're very down to earth, because notice all the earth cards I picked up. They're really wanting you to kind of secure your base and focus on more material things, because they're saying that you're a spiritual person, but you've got some material hurdles that you're working through with, especially with family. Okay. And then I got the Two of Earth. They're saying, then they showed me this photo, like this image of you, and you're taking on too many things at once. You're taking on too many responsibilities that other family members need to step up and take responsibility for. Okay. It's not all on you. Okay, Terry, too much going on at once. You need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. The image I got in my head when this card came out was that you're doing too much, spread the responsibilities to other people. And if it doesn't get done, that was their responsibility, not yours. Okay. So that's the main energy. Stop taking on the responsibilities of others, because then you're taking away their chance to learn and to be more part of the dynamic. And then the way through that is the power you have. They're telling me that you're an extremely creative person. You're good at working with people, but see your family as a team. Work together, because being a team player, you're going to get recognition for high quality work. All of you are in helping each other. And I love this card because it's a fairy literally riding a butterfly. Okay. And it represents that, even though she has wings, sometimes we can lean on other people for help. And that's something that you need more of in your life, because you are a very responsible, giving, and wonderful person, but you're juggling too much. So start sharing some of the responsibilities. And that includes, they're saying, emotional responsibilities. You're taking on a lot of the stress and emotional strain in the family, and you need to share that with other people, like spread it so that it's not all on you, because it can affect your health. I'm going to pull a self-care card just because. Oh, and I also got, sorry, really quick. You're a really good hugger. Your hugs are incredibly healing. Okay. When I pull the embrace card, basically what that tells me is Spirit is encouraging you to be nurturing towards yourself and others. You nurture others just fine, but you need to start nurturing yourself too. Okay. And they're saying, remember that more can be accomplished when you are serene. Okay. You're more imaginative, you're more helpful, and you can better deal with issues as they arise if people are sharing in the responsibility. But they're saying that your hugs, they're familiar, they're full of love and affection. And it's the best way that you can show support to your family members. Like, let's say you give them a responsibility and they mess up. Just give them a hug and say, you'll do better next time. Oh my gosh, the healing that comes from that. They're showing me this. It's incredible. Like, you're literally sharing this beautiful light with them. So, just know that you're an expert at comforting and consoling your family members. And this exchange of energy that takes place because you're giving and receiving at the same time will heal yourself and your family, is what they're saying. Okay, this is your gift. Not this juggling all these responsibilities. This. Allow them to take on the responsibilities. If they screw up, just give them a hug and say, try better next time. What'd you learn? Okay. Thank you so much for letting me know that. And she goes, yes, I do. Okay. Yeah. Because hi, Scott. Good to see you. Because the energy that I got was that you're taking on too much, and you need to be doing more of this and less juggling other people's responsibilities, because those are things that they're supposed to be doing, because it's going to teach them to be better. All right. So again, your family is a team, even though you're kind of the head coach. Know that it's not your job to play the game. You're not every player. Okay. That's the main energy that I'm getting. I know Tanys and Tracy have more for you, and I am sending you lots of love.
Hello, hello. So I got 2 cards, which are kind of almost like where you are now and where you're going to be 2 years from now. Okay. So where you are now, there's a bit of lack of direction, bored. There's some drama. You're restless, some negativity. You need to be a communicator to move forward. Okay. Because in the future, you're going to be balanced. You're going to have progress, new relationship, new connections, peace, sensitivity. So your gifts are emerging as well. So you need to know just to stay the course. All right. You're not on the wrong course. You're just having a bumpy start. So you need to stay that course. You also need to know that your loved ones are safe. Right. So like Michelle was saying, they may make mistakes. It's okay. They're learning from those. That's their journey. All right. There is some change coming. Lots of butterflies in this picture, all about transformation. All right. So I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So they are encouraging you to look at the change in a positive perspective, because change is tough, but when you get through it, you usually look back and say, oh, that was a good thing, right? But it's tough at the time. So just keep your eye on the prize, right? The 2-year mark. I think that's why they came out with these 2. Keep your eye on this one. Prioritize your self-care. All right. You do so much for others. It's time to start taking care of yourself. You deserve love as well, because you're stepping into the spotlight. Okay. So for that, you're going to need to be doing some transformation and self-care. When we step into the spotlight, it's about being heard. And there's a lot of times I feel as though, because I actually feel your throat chakra a bit. So there's a lot of times when I feel like you don't say exactly what you mean. And that's where this communication thing came in, right? The lack of communicator card. There's times when you don't say exactly what you mean, and it's just your programming. You've been programmed to think that you're not worthy of speaking, and that's not the case. Okay, you need to know you are worthy, and you need to speak your truth. All right, embrace this magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. So step into that. You are a manifester. And I got the abundance card for you as well. Lots of abundance happening tonight. Okay, so manifest. And then I asked for some relationship cards because we were talking about relationship stuff. Getting to know each other. There's a past life relationship. Go ahead and flirt and express your love. So it definitely feels like there's some flirty new love coming your way in the next little bit. All right. And know that it couldn't have happened any other way. So there's something that you're like, oh, I wish that hadn't happened. It couldn't have happened any other way, because there's somebody in the situation that needed it to happen that way. And probably more than one. They needed it to happen that way to learn. That's what we're here for. All right. Hope that's helpful. Lots of love.
Hi, Terry. I loved what Michelle said, and I can't remember exactly, but you said something about, but yours has wings. I forgot what you said, but I think that's so perfect for Terry, because I know Terry personally. But yeah, your guide has wings. So just know that. All right, I'm going to go into yours. Lots of money things this year for you. I got abundance and money. So I don't know if we're thinking about switching jobs, getting a promotion. There's something to do with money coming in and flowing. So you got 2 really powerful money cards. Hi, Terry. Which is really good, because it's going to set you up for the security that you need. So I wanted to tell you that that's coming this year. There's a shift in money coming to you this year. Feels really, really good. But let's talk about your question on family. It's time to get clarity about what's really going on. I think you're at a situation where you've come to the place where you've done all that you can do, right? And I think you heard earlier, we can only control us. That's all that we can do. So I got the illusion card, and it's just about saying, okay, I'm going to remove the illusion of what can be or should be or could be, and really go into a place of acceptance in what is. And remember, it's all divinely orchestrated. So even if we don't see the value or we don't think it's right, there's a reason why it's happening, right? And so that's what I would encourage you to do, is just finally come to that place of acceptance and love and just attack it from that space, sending love up, sending love across, just sending love, right? And I'm hoping that that situation will resolve itself. Your guides and your loved ones is telling you it's time to start your new beginning. It's time, right? It's time to begin your new life. And so that's the beautiful card that I got for you. Not sure what animal that is. What is that? Is it a peacock?
It might be a
A
phoenix.
phoenix?
A phoenix?
Phoenix,
Yeah.
There
yeah.
you go. Okay, thank you. It was, oh yeah, because it's coming out of the fire. There you go. And I know you've been in the fire. Like I know where you've been, and now it's time. I think you've suffered long enough, right? And now it's time to just choose you and to just be happy. And sometimes in order to move forward, we have to just let go. And so I'm going to give you that, as hard as it is to come to a place of acceptance of letting go. You've got to rise from the fire, and we have to, like, life's too short, right? And we know that. So we've got to live the life we were meant to live, right? We're the ones still living here on earth. We're the ones still in this place of learning and growing. So that's what I would encourage you to do, is to start the new. Okay. You are resilient. You've been through a lot, but it's time to rise above all the tribulations. Don't let yourself stay in that place where people are dragging you in. Okay. It's time to rise above, and don't be a part of it. Okay. You are loved beyond what I could even show you or tell you. And you're being guided and watched. And these cards are by no means an accident. Okay. So I know who they're coming from, and I hope you know who they're coming from. Okay. But the time is now. You have a great, great future ahead of you. It's just time to leave all that other stuff in the past and just accept where it's at the moment. All right. So much love. I know it's hard to hear, but you know who it's coming from. All right. Much love. There you go.
Yay. All right.
Yay.
Well, can you guys believe it's been almost, Tanys, she's got a
Do you want
Phoenix
the
one.
Phoenix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that.
So
Oh, yeah.
Phoenix, get ready for a significant change, one that's built on an idea you've previously discarded. Let go of that which no longer serves your highest good, and do whatever it takes in order to allow the vision that has been emerging in your consciousness to manifest. No matter the darkness that has befallen upon you up until now, trust that relief is on its way, and something much better is germinating and will soon make itself known. You may have to make some sacrifices and compromises in your usual lifestyle in order to gain the treasures that await you. Pay close attention to the cycles of life, death, and rebirth all around you, particularly in the rhythms of the natural world, and learn from them. Light the fires of passion in your heart by singing or chanting.
Love that.
I do too. That's
I needed that.
awesome.
It's
All right,
beautiful, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, good stuff.
Yeah. Have you guys, it's almost been 2 hours. So I don't know about you, but I think we're good. You've got
We're
lots
good.
of love from the audience.
Yay.
Yes. Bushra loves your hair. Yes, we all love. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're from Texas, right?
Yes.
Born and raised in Texas.
Mhm.
That's some Texas hair.
That's some
Like,
Texas hair right there.
Oh yeah.
Texas
Women in
hair.
Texas, they have the best hair. It's just,
Yep.
It is what it
Yes.
is.
yeah. And then Terry says that's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, and come back and let us know how you're doing. Thank you for coming on the
Yeah.
show. Yeah. You bring
Yes.
some awesome people your way. And yes, if you guys want to follow Tracy Escobar, I'm going to go ahead and put her information up here. There she is. So you can buy her book. You Can Be a Medium, How a Red Couch Led Me to Mediumship and Turned My Pain into Purpose. And it's
Yes.
inspirational, and it's full of awesome stories. And she also has a fabulous deck out. So you can see
Yes.
she's holding it there. That's Messages from Above. And then she has another deck coming out and all kinds of amazing things. So Miss Tracy, tell us what's going on. What
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can find my book on Amazon. It's on sale right now till the
Mhm.
1st. And then a big announcement. I got my own radio show, and we're super excited. It starts in May on Fridays at 4 Central. I'm still learning. It's called The Soul's Journey. And we're going to talk about life and the soul's journey from life and beyond, right? So all the things we're meant to learn here and why we go through things, and then the spirit's perspective on the other side of those who have passed. So join me. It's on Bold Brave TV. It'll be on video live streaming on, I think YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Apple TV, Spotify, and all kinds of stuff. So you can go into my Facebook page and just watch. I'll make announcements then, but I'm really excited about the show because I get to reach more people and hopefully heal more people. So I appreciate you letting me on today. I had so much fun.
We had fun with you.
Yeah.
Oh, and tell them about your
Absolutely.
other show, Metaphysical Happy Hour.
Yes, I
Yeah.
also have my show,
Yeah.
where most of these people know me from, Metaphysical Happy Hour. We do every other Wednesday. So next Wednesday we'll be on again with great guests. And yeah, we'll do readings on that show too. And you can find that on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is full of great info. So go check me out, or you can go to my Facebook page. My website, theredcouchmedium.com. I'm the Red Couch Medium everywhere. Just Google me. You'll find me. Yeah.
Yay.
Awesome. Yay.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And you guys, all of our information's right down here at the Red Couch Medium, Twillow Lifestyle, Astrological Tarot, and all of our links are in the description. Okay. So if you want to schedule a reading with any of us, buy Tracy's book, anything, learn more about us, you can go. We're all over the internet. Okay?
Yay. We're everywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely check
Exactly.
us out.
Check us out.
Please join us next week. We're going to have Jen Sankey on. She's a published author, tarot creator, huge in the community. So we're really looking forward to seeing her. And I just want to say a special thank you to Tracy Escobar,
Thank you.
author and deck creator. We love you. We love your energy.
Thank you.
And we hope to have you on the show again soon because you're just a ball of fun. We
Thank
love
you. Thank you.
So awesome.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. My name is Michelle Marie. I am the owner and operator of Astrological Tarot. You can find me at astrologicaltarot.com. I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card healer, as well. And I am well-versed in the Vedic sciences and literature as well for remedies. Thank you so much for joining us. Please come next week.
Yay. Bye.
And I'm Tanys Coughlan, founder of Twillow Lifestyle Community, Twillow Lifestyle Academy. Super happy to have shared space with these two lovely ladies this evening, as well as all of you that are watching. So sending you all lots of love, and we'll see you next week.
And I'm Tracy Escobar, the Red Couch Medium, the least woo-woo medium you'll ever meet. So I don't do tarot, the least woo-woo. But anyway, you can find me at the Red Couch Medium everywhere.
Yay.
Thanks for having me. Text chat next time.
All right. And we're sending you all love. Everyone
Lots
take
of love,
care.
everyone.
Lots of love.
Take care.
Thanks.